Jai Gurudev. So thank you for joining us today. Today we'll discuss the lessons, learnings, and teachings from the movie Dead Poet Society and how art of living tools, techniques, and practices can be used by art of living teachers to apply the lessons in day-to-day life. So the first lesson is about carpe diem, about seize the day. How can we truly seize the day in real life using art of living's wisdom? Jai Gurudev, yes, His Holiness Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankar Ji says, life is enthusiasm, life is joy. Don't postpone your happiness to Sudarshan Kriya and meditation. We drop past regrets and future anxieties. Each breath brings us back to the present moment. When we live with awareness, every day becomes a celebration. Courses like the happiness program train our nervous system to stay centered and act spontaneously. That is truly seizing the day, not in reckless thrill seeking, but in calm joy and alert action. And the second lesson is make your life extraordinary. What makes a life extraordinary according to Vedic wisdom and art of living tools? Yes, in the Vedas, life becomes extraordinary when lived in dharma and seva. Gurudev says, don't aim for success, aim for excellence and contribution. Yagyas, Gayatri Japa, and daily Trikal Sandhya connect us to cosmic rhythms. When combined with seva and meditation, even simple lives shine brightly. Extraordinary isn't about fame, it's about radiance or purpose. Just like Neil finds joy in acting, we too discover magic when aligned with our Swadharma, our inner calling. And then the next lesson is about think for yourself. How do Art of Living courses help us cultivate independent thinking, like Mr. Keating taught? Yes, Gurudev often says, don't believe blindly, even if I say something, question it. Sudarshan Kriya and Sahat Samadhi meditation still the mind. In that silence, real thinking blossoms. Our intuition sharpens beyond societal conditioning. DSM courses help break internal barriers and reclaim our voice. Like Todd finally speaks his poem, practices give us the inner silence and strength to think freshly and stand tall. And then we have the story about defying conformity. How can spiritual tools help us respectfully defy negative conformity? Yes, true dharma often challenges blind traditions. Gurudev says it takes courage to stand alone for the truth. Devi Puja and Rudra Puja invoke divine strength and discrimination or viveka. When one meditates regularly and chants powerful mantras, fear dissolves. In Vedic times. Rishis question society to uplift it. Art of living volunteers defy laziness, inertia, and peer pressure by living joyfully with discipline. Standing for truth is the first act of yajna. The next lesson is own your passions. What guidance does Art of Living offer for people trying to discover or pursue their passion? Passion comes alive when stress dissolves. Gurudev says, when the mind is calm, creativity dawns. Sudarshan Kriya is magical in unlocking passion suppressed by stress or failure. In courses like Yes Plus or youth leadership training program, thousands rediscover dance, music, writing, or service as their passion. Niels' theater dream resonates with many. With regular sadhana and seva, we align our actions with inner joy, not ego or obligation. That's real passion. Then we have dare to create. How do art of living techniques inspire creativity and courage to create? Yes, Jai Gurudev, every act of creation is a divine impulse as per Rig Veda. From silence, the hymn was born. In Art of Living, this silence is accessed through meditation, Sat Samadhi meditation, and deep pranayama. Gurudev often encourages artistic expression, dance, poetry, art, music. Creativity is a form of sadhana. We see even wise students, shy students, start writing poems after Kriya. Divine creation flows when ego drops, courage and creativity go hand in hand. When both emerge from the same source, a fearless and silent mind, and celebrating the unique. What is Gurudev's message about honoring individuality? Gurudev often says each person is unique, don't compare, cooperate. When we see others as expressions of the divine, jealousy fades and uniqueness blossoms. Satsangs at Art of Living are beautiful for this. One sings, another dances, some sit in silence, and all are celebrated. Trikal Sandhya and Gayatri Japa awaken the wisdom to appreciate diversity, like in the film when each boy reads in his voice. We too find confidence in community without losing our originality and reject normal definitions. How do art of living and Vedic teachings challenge narrow views of normal? Yes, Vedic Dharma has always expanded definitions. Gurudev says, don't try to fit in, expand the box through knowledge sheets and discourses. He invites us to redefine success, relationships, and happiness. What society calls normal is often mediocrity. Yoga and seva open new paradigms of living. Even Rudra pujas are conducted with youth, DJs, and farmers in fields, nothing rigid. True spirituality isn't about dogma, it's vibrant, alive, and ever evolving. Why is the self expression vital for how art of living supported and values self expression? Jai Gurudev, your self expression is a path to healing and connection. Gurudev says, when the heart is full, it overflows in music, poetry, or service. In Art of Living satsangs and teacher training programs, we witness introverts blossom into dynamic teachers, artists, or singers. Sahat Samadhi meditation helps unlock inner emotions. Devi pujas bring grace into expression, while Trots's poetic emergence is mirrored daily by our course participants finding their voice in front of hundreds. How does bold action breeds confidence, and how can art of living tools help people take bold action, like standing on the desk? Yes, confidence is not about ego, it is Shakti or inner power. Shakti Kriya and advanced programs awaken this dormant energy. Gurudev says, when you are connected to the source, courage comes naturally. Even Hanuman crossed the ocean only when reminded of his power. Similarly, our rituals like Guru Puja and Anjaneya Homam invokes this memory. The inner lion awakens and action flows not out of defiance but wisdom. Then you stand tall whether on a desk or against injustice, Jagadev.